Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. The Astros are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Hunter Harvey gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. First to 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Chan patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jorge Mateo, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Mateo is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
3-1. Jose Abreu will be next. The 3-1. 3-2 now. Got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Jose Abreu. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Lee makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Number 83 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Astros.
Striding in for Houston, Diego Corona, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Here it comes. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Into the box now, Archie Chan, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Corona on at first. Nobody out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has. And he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Striding into the box, Michael Lee. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
This is line to left. Guerrero is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. The set and the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3 balls, no strikes. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next up for the Astros, number 2. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Ready with the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Nope. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Fouled off. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding in, Nate Walker. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game, as he had 3 hits in the victory. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Ready now for the White Sox, number 45. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
This pitch is popped up. Number 30 is calling for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping in, Alex Guerrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Guerrero swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". Is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year. 3rd in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And now a pitch on the way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in, number 5, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
The 3-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, number 30 on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here.
Number 30.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. One out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, David Lee, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. He just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, Gary Cox. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. And he takes ball four, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a two-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate, Diego Corona. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Cox, the runner at first with two gone. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in.
He's good.
Home. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Full count still. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's set the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Coming to the plate now, Archie Chan, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready with the 2-0. Line towards center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. We'll move to the third with no score.
Now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch out. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. Stepping into the box, Kyle Farmer, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
3-0 now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Number 78.
Now at the plate, Shipley. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chan has a read on it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Here's the 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We play 2.5, no score on the show. Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee.
Astros, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Digging in, number 3. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 45 will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Number 2.
Into the box now, number 2. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker
Now
down
batting.
and in. Got the
Number
hitter
30.
to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
In now, number 30. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Walker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
And I can't
Now
blame the
batting,
pitching coach for
the
making that
designated
walk.
hitter,
That's 3
David
consecutive 2-out hits here. So
Lee.
he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Lee, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Astros lead it 2-0. At the plate, Jorge Mateo. He'll
Leading
try
off
to
for the
get it
White
going
Sox,
here to begin the
the
4th.
second baseman,
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Number 2 backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
the batter,
So with one
first
away,
baseman,
let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison
Abreu.
for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Digging in, Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Looking at his career totals, Abreu has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Lee. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, number 45.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, number 45, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's two pitches, two swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the third pitch.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll coast into second here with a two-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year. But you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Alex Guerrero, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Two out here and a runner at second. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Settling in now, Gary Cox.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in
Now
this hostile environment,
catcher,
he walks the
Diego
leadoff hitter, and oh yeah,
Corona.
he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Diego Corona. On its way is pitch number 75. Fouled straight back. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's in safely at second with their 3rd swipe of the ball game, and that takes us to a look at the league leaderboard in terms of stolen bases by a team. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. The 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Two runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. This one's down to 3rd. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Hit out towards second. Well, and he has some trouble with it. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Andrew Mitchell answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Andrew Mitchell.
Number 3 will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 11 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Now batting, number 2.
Into the box, number 2, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Nate Walker is on deck. Three-two pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Mitchell, a 27-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
The 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in and looking for more, number 30, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. First and second here with nobody out. Fouled off. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. Into the box now, David Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
No balls and 1 strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. There's a swing and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And that's over. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball well outside.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Diego Corona. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. 8 runs already in this inning. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Two out, nobody on. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
In now, Archie Chan fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. Flip of his glove for 1. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Astros lead this one 10-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, number 5. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Chan is right there, one down. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So stepping in, number 20. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Stepping up now, Kyle Farmer. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Standing in, Shipley. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and 2 strikes.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Farmer is off at first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. White Sox leave 1. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Now to the plate, Michael Lee. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Michael Lee.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Guerrero. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now
there's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one. Lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Guerrero will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
2.
Striding in once again, number 2. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Eaton will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
On its way is pitch number 75. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. To short. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Mateo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Outside and low, 3-0. Jose Abreu waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Chan moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Ready once again, Jose Abreu. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. So coming to the plate, Nate Walker.
Astros, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
The pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Number 30 will be next. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Standing in now, number 30, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year as the blowout continues.
The designated hitter.
Into the box now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he gets the call there. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Haas. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Lee stands at first with 1 out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
2-0 pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego Corona.
So striding in, Diego Corona, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Yeah.
Digging in the switch hitter, Archie Chan. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
1 ball, no strikes the count. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
At the plate, Michael Lee has got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. And that's off the left field wall. Now the third man has scored.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right?
The
bases loaded, and they challenge
Number
him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across to score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Into the box, number 3. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. Houston leads this one 14-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 45. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Alex Guerrero. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. Fastball well outside. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. The 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 5.
Now at the plate, number 5. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. But this one's pretty much over. 14 down. Number 54 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 54.
Now at the plate, number 2 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Baseman, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now in the box, Nate Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
In now, number 30, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Nope. 3-0. David Lee will be next.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, David Lee.
Now the Astros designated hitter, David Lee. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Digging in once again, number 20. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Cox is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. So striding forward now, Kyle Farmer. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Soft liner towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Striding forward now is the DH, Shipley. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Digging in now, Gary Cox.
Leading up for the Astros, the left fielder, Gary.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Diego Corona, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a ball below the zone. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Archie Chan, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping into the box, Michael Lee, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
No balls and a strike to count. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Standing in now, number 3, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. The 1-0. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now the 2-0. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another try at 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, number 2.
Standing in, number 2. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And a second run is across. Now 3 runs are in.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind in the count, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker. And a ball 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. 3 runs already home here. Liner toward right center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Kyle Hansen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Number 30 will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 on the way. Lined hard toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he'll get in there safely.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in one game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
Next will be the designated hitter, David Lee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 misses down below the knees. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Gary Cox would be next. Here's the 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We've played 8 full. The Astros lead it 19-0. So the lineup flips over and
Leading
digging in,
right
Adam Eaton.
The center fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Mateo.
Up next for Chicago, Jorge Mateo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ready now, Jose Abreu. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Hit high and deep out to left field. He leaps and makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. And with that, the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
19-0 the final tonight. The Houston Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Hunter Harvey earns his 8th victory of the season as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Number 83 worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
We remind you to please drive home safely.